What's up, plebs? We have a 5th place deck profile from the same regional in Bristol over this weekend, and this is a Monarch Super Quantum Extra deck. And as usual, I'll read out all the cards and stuff. There's a lot of reasoning and theory behind this, so please make sure you watch till the end, because there's a lot of interesting points to do here. So yeah, as usual, go through the list, and we shall begin with 3 Aether, 3 Rebus, 3 Kuraz, 2 Mithra, 1 Super Quantum Blue Layer, 3 Red Layer, 3 Domain, 3 E-Tele, 3 Pantheism, 3 Return of the Monarchs, 1 Super Quantum Mech Ship Magna Carrier. This is the field spell for the new thing, if you don't know it. Discard 1 card, target 1 Super Quantum monster you control, special summon 1 monster from your extra deck, Special summon from your extra deck 1 Super Quantum Mech Beast XE monster with the same attribute as the monster you control. And then you can send this card from the field zone to the graveyard and target 3 Super Quantum Mech Beast XE monsters with different names you control, and or in your graveyard special summon 1 Super Quantum Mech King Great Magnus from your extra deck. And if you do attach the targeted materials, you don't use that effect basically, okay, so that's fine. You use the first effect. You can set, basically what you do is you send Red Layer with the field spell. So you special Red Layer, you use the field spell, and then you special summon Magna Liger, and you attach Red Layer as the effect, basically. And I'll get onto Magna Liger after. So yeah, 3 Return and the field spell, 3 Tenacity, 3 Stormforth, 3 Upstart, and 3 Prime. You guys know this stuff. Extra deck is Adreus. It pops a card. It's a generic rank 5. It means you have a way to out-restrict without tribute summoning. You can special summon Red Layer, overlay with Prime, and you can pop restrict. Or just any other generic floodgate, like anti-spell or whatever, if it comes up. 1 Durandal, 1 Pleiades, M7, Felgrand, Gaia, Giant Grinder, Volcasaurus, Bouncer, Shark Fortress, Super Quantum Mech Beast Grand Pulse. You make this with the field spell and Blue Layer, and basically it pops cards during either player's turn if you have a Blue Layer as the material, or it just a la carte pops random back row without Red Layer. But without Blue Layer, but you always have Blue Layer because it's the only way you can make it in this deck. And then 2 Magna Liger. You go into this a lot, but basically what it does, once per turn, detach 1 material from this, target 1 monster on the field, destroy it. So it pops a monster. But the good thing is that when you have Red Layer as a material, you can pop a monster during either player's turn. So you can very easily disrupt your opponent's plays. And you can also attach Super Quantums from your hand or field to this card. So you can... there's ways to loop it, and you make it quite often, so that's why it's 2 here. 1 Tiras, generic rank 5, it's a rank 5 deck, most people just don't have space for it. And Zenmayo. Did I mention, I feel like I didn't mention, I might have skipped over some of these. Pleiades, M7, Felgrand, Gaia, Giant Grinder, so for the level 8s, rank 8s, you have Felgrand and Giant Grinder, Volcasaurus, Gaia combo, of course, games a lot of people, very good in time, etc., which you probably go into a lot with Monarchs in general. Bouncer is the only rank 6 here, but there's a lot of space in the extra deck, and you make this with 2 Kuraz. It's very rare, but it can come up, and you know it's an effect heavy format. It might come up basically. That's really only reason that's in here for. So side deck: 2 Ghost Ogre, 3 Maxi, 1 March of the Monarchs, 3 Twin Twister, 2 Chaos Trap Hole, and 3 Magic Deflectors. For usually, a lot of you probably forgot what Chaos Trap Hole is, but basically it banishes a it's Solemn Warning, but it banishes instead, and it only works on light and dark monsters. So that's how that card was. Magic Deflector. For the rest of this turn, negate all equip, field, continuous, and quick play spell card effects on the field. So you can imagine that comes in a lot against the mirror match, other stuff as well, which I'll get onto after actually, and 1 warning in the side deck as well. So onto the real theory here. Sent to me by Elliot, the creator of this deck. His friend topped with it, but you know, he's the one who made this deck, and it goes a little like this. So maxing out on the Kuraz and Red Layer for the consistency. The Quantum Field spell helps you make awful hands that might just contain an E-Tele or Blue Layer a lot better, and it also lets you plow through back rows easily by making the rank 3 effect from an E-Tele, then tribbing it off to play. In general, the extra deck is there to help with the grind. In the mirror, you don't always want to have to tribute summon, and summoning a rank 5 first via double prime or red layer prime before tributing allows you to get ahead on resources and puts less stress on your engine. Durandal is also really strong versus old school Idea builds and can shuffle in their Aether when they reveal it in hand. If you go first and successfully tribute summon a big Monarch, you can set up an OTK with Shark Fortress, which catches a lot of people off guard since they don't expect Monarchs to be able to OTK and play passively with that fact. In the mirror, doing the same thing as an OTK if you can then tribute summon your Shark Fortress for an Aether, which is game through Prime. Mithril was 39th and 40th card. It's really unnecessary, but it allows the deck to draw into a power play mid-game, late game, which is necessary to push for game. However, with floodgates in and being generally harder to play game through in 3, it's not necessary and is often sided out because of that. Extra deck has a huge advantage game 2 and 3 as a rank 5 outsmasks a restrict and Fog King, making your deck less likely to lose to floods and demanding less of your deck to give you outs to said floods. There's not a lot of room to side out in Monarchs, so the side is quite varied. Magical Deflector is really strong in the mirror, as well as being able to turn off your return extra deck clause to let you go into the extra deck. Oh well, that's actually really cool. You can, because you can't use your extra deck if you use Return of the Monarchs. Apparently, cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck. Well, never noticed that about Return, but yeah. Yeah, so you can switch it off with Magical Deflector in the mirror match if need be. Chaos Trap Hole again is super strong in the mirror as you pop. By the way, just so you know, for those of you who played this deck extensively, you know that you pop Return quite a lot with Kuraz because you summon it off Aether, you pop itself in Return quite often to draw 2 cards, and then you can go into your extra deck as well after if need be. Chaos Trap Hole again is super strong in the mirror as Solemn is the only legit response at the moment, and it's just a better Solemn in that case. March always goes in game 2 to play around Breakthrough and Veilers. So yeah, Chaos Trap Hole seems very, very good in the mirror, because the only good monsters you can summon in the mirror match are light and dark monsters. So having warnings for that is really, really cool. And yeah, there you go, guys. This is your just pointing out, no idea, no IDOS with an extra deck Monarch deck profile. So something very, very different here. And I really, really like this build. I tried it a little bit online, and honestly, the rank 5 plays with Magna Liger and stuff is really, really fun. The deck is so, like, Monarchs are a very boring deck. Like, honestly, it gets really tedious after a while summoning a Monarch, tribute summoning, activate Dominion, pass, tribute summon, pass, tribute summon. It's very, very dull. So if you guys are playing Monarchs, you know, and you have a bunch of these cards lying around, give this deck a shot. It's honestly really, really, really fun. Try it out at your locals for a little bit of a laugh. If you're lucky enough, you catch people off guard who won't go into their extra deck thinking that Domain is live, but remember, Domain isn't live in this deck at all. So that's pretty funny. It does come up perhaps if you're lucky enough. And yeah, this has been your deck profile. Comment, like, subscribe as usual. Let me know what your thoughts and stuff, etc. is down below, and I shall see you next time.
So foolish.